Alert forecast only on Fox 47 News at 10.
We've had a very beautiful forecast over the weekend, and this week has started out pretty well too.
Went back the last 6 days.
Yeah.
Have been 70 or better every day.
That is awesome, but you know it can always change overnight. So that's why we've got the expert here.
It will not change overnight. In fact, tomorrow might come close to 80 in some spots.
Good deal.
And I think we'll add 4 more days, so it'll be a 10-day stretch of 70-plus weather, and that's really nice. Accompanied with lots of sunshine too, so that makes it even nicer. Yeah. Eventually, though, it's going to get cooler. We know when that's happening, and we'll show you that. First of all, let's start with what's out there tonight. Now, our normal low is in the mid-40s, and that's how we started the day today. So if we dip into the 40s like Charlotte has, that is typical to happen. Certainly upper 30s, which we haven't seen much of, is below normal. We may see that come Sunday night. That's when the cooler weather starts to filter in over the weekend. Look at the satellite and radar combination. Well, you almost can scratch out the radar. There's really nothing out there. The cloud cover has been very, very thin. We had the morning clouds and we burned those off, which we've done countless times in the last week or so. The regional high temperatures today, it's not too bad. Even the folks in the UP enjoying all this nice weather. They still continue in the UP with high fire dangers. Northern, lower, and the upper peninsula has had very little rain, as we have had in the month of September, less than an inch in many spots. So until they get the rain in here over the weekend, they're worried about the fire dangers. The high was 78 in the Quad Cities, and our winds will be out of the southwest tomorrow, just like we saw on Saturday. Many areas were up to 78, 79, a couple of 80s. I think the same thing's going to happen here on our Tuesday. The current numbers across the region are really not too bad, almost somewhat of a late August night. The few clouds we had this morning are off to the east. We're in a nice bubble of dry air right now. All the fronts that are coming our way, and we're going to see a few of those on again, off again through the next couple of days. Not bringing really much in the way of precipitation. They're just mainly bringing a few clouds here and there, shifting our winds. So our forecast this week is really not too much different than last week. It's more of what we call a zonal flow. Everything's moving from the west coast off to the east coast. There's a little push of warm weather coming our way as well. So the next front that tries to get here will tend to dry up. The front that comes in on Saturday, that one's going to be a little bit different. So not too bad of a forecast. It's kind of how we left it last week. So going into October is pretty good. The forecast tonight is to keep it mostly clear. Could there be a little light fog in the morning? That's a possibility. Maybe a few morning clouds, but a lot of sunshine. Winds will go from the southwest to the west in the evening hours, and a weak little front is going to be coming down the state. So all the temperatures ahead of it is pretty good. The front by 7 o'clock will be just to the north, and when it goes southward, we'll just clear out again. The winds will turn to the west and then northwest on the day on Wednesday. There's a bubble of high pressure that's going to clear out the skies. So you see at 7 a.m. how clear the skies will be. We'll have a very sunny day. Will we cool off a little bit? Yeah, we're going to go from 78 to 80. And on Wednesday, about 75 to 77. So it's going to cool down just only a touch. There's yet another front to the south that went by as a cold front. That's the warm front. It's going to come back our way. That will bring in more clouds on Thursday, maybe a late day shower Thursday or Friday morning. As that goes northward, we're going to get back into the sun and the warmth late on Friday. Ultimately, a west coast system's coming our way for Saturday, and that will get us back to more October temperatures with highs in the 60s and some rain showers. But until then, look at the jet stream. Everything's west to east. All the cold air is trapped to the north. There's a storm system. The west coast, northwest part of the U.S. has been lambasted with big storms, gusty winds. That's going to be coming. That system will fade away, the first one, but the second one's the one that brings our temperatures down for the weekend. You'll see that in just a second, and it's going to be on the cooler side, especially since we have been so spoiled for the last, well, it seems like 3 weeks. Mostly clear skies tonight. Most areas will be in the low 50s, a few in the upper 40s. Well, for tomorrow, it's mostly sunny, breezy, and warmer. I gave Cadence, she's very young, and Mason needs an umbrella to block all that sun out of her face, so we put the umbrella up there for her. We got temperatures near 80 tomorrow, 78 on Wednesday. Thursday starts with sunshine. Will cloud up as a warm front goes through. Could be a few stray showers late Thursday carrying into Friday morning, but I think by Friday afternoon the sun's back out. We're up to 77. Another great night of Friday night football in mid-Michigan. Our Saturday, well, that's when the front comes in. In the morning with showers, maybe some thunderstorms scattered about. Temperature around 68 degrees, which is just a little bit above normal. Hopefully the rain will taper by later in the day, and then Sunday and Monday we're going to feel the fall weather that October does bring. 59 there on Sunday, 62 on Monday. The temperatures, I think next week, will moderate back to near normal or above. That is not the front that changes it, and we have to start worrying about bitter cold. Okay. It's just normal. We turn the winds out of the north this time of year. The Canadians like to send the cold air. That's
yeah, they do.
Happen.
So just start finding those sweaters and those jackets now. Just collect
keep them handy,
right?
Right. Get ready for the weekend.
Yeah, because when it switches, it switches.
They'll change back for a while.
Yeah, I've kind of heard these things, so
yeah.
I'm kind of bracing myself too, like going down the roller coaster. You don't know what's going to happen.
We'll keep you well informed.
Yeah, we'll see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And stay with us. We've got more news for you after this break.